Right when I joined the yeshiva, I felt this is the place for me, and it's an amazing place.
And coming from different backgrounds, one thing that we all have in common is that we're looking to learn, and even though we're different, we share one goal. Together as a group, aspire to become great.
After the first Bein Hazmanim of being in Yeshiva here in Basin, I came back the next month, not saying, I wish Bein Hazmanim was a few more days. I was like, I want to go back. Why not? Let's go learn. It was enjoyable.
The truth is the main success of yeshiva has all to do with the rabbeim. The dedicated, devoted, caring. The care is such that no question is ever too small, and the big enough Talmidei Chachamim that no question is too large.
The achdus amongst the bachrim, the simcha amongst the bachrim, how older bachrim care for younger bachrim, how younger bachrim care for each other.
I came to yeshiva the first 3 months yeshiva. I started learning with Chazara and just the Rosh Yeshiva helping us out with the rabbeim. It was different. It was like, wow, you could enjoy learning. It doesn't have to be like this hardship. It doesn't have to be so hard for you to sit and learn.
One of the most fascinating things to me when I came to this yeshiva was that the bachrim, there's such a wide spread in age with the bachrim. I think it's from 17 to like 24. And everyone is friends with everyone, and everyone's ba'achdus with everyone, and everyone just gets along great.
One thing is certain is that in this yeshiva, if there's a new bacher or anything, within an instant, automatically he becomes part of the chevra, part of the olam, and it's so nice to see how like everyone. I've been here for 2 years, so as I see new guys come in, I can see how like everyone just accepts him as who he is.
The tafkid of yeshiva is to make the learning part of the bacher. That wherever he goes, that learning becomes part of him. And if he decides to join the kollel or he decides to go to work, learning should be part of his everyday and should be part of his life.
Definitely feel that I have much bigger confidence in learning. The most important thing is that I'm able to enjoy it, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. And every single day before I come into Seder, I see we have this type, we have that, and it looks so geschmack. Mefarshim, every day is a new excitement. You come in, you walk in. It's not like we're just continuing the same boring. It's like get back right into it, and it makes learning just so geschmack.
The Rosh Yeshiva and the rabbeim make it their goal that every bacher should succeed in learning and have a geschmack in learning and enjoy learning, and just they can know how to learn and learn with tremendous chayshig and geschmack.
There's a real risk at the Iraisa, there's a shiurim on a high level, there's a give and take between the bachrim and the rabbeim. The bachrim are asking, the rabbeim are answering.
The matar of our yeshiva is to bring out the kochos in the Talmidim, to teach a bacher what he is capable of.
It's not just like they're there, agav, sitting on the side, and you could go over to them. You always have a rebbe come over to you. Middle of Seder, they're coming to help just to see if everything's going, how everything's going.
The rabbeim are unbelievably dedicated. Their devotion knows no bounds. They believe in the bachrim, they've set very high standards for the bachrim, and they help them reach them.
So in this yeshiva, we got elevated with ruchnias and gashmias. Just a few days ago, there was half the bachrim in yeshiva, if not more than half, sat down and they learned 7 hours retzufis. Everybody was saying beforehand that they can't do it and this and that, but 20 guys pulled through and they all finished it, and they all did it. And the yeshiva also encourages the Talmidim that on off Shabbosim you should go out, you should go skiing, you should go do something so you could come back refreshed and you could start learning again.
We play basketball 2 times a week, and whenever he feels that the bachrim are in need of something, he right away does it, and he's just always looking out for the well-being of the bachrim, no matter if it's learning or just enjoying.
We have a very talented olam, happens to be musically inclined. The bachrim get together, they love to sing together, many bachrim play instruments, and we get together as a very, very nice kumsitz.
And the crowning achievement perhaps of the yeshiva is that we just opened our kollel this year. Bachrim that came from day one with the yeshiva and grew with us.
As a kollel member, that relationship that we already built together with the rabbeim helps you out so much more now in life.
The relationship between the kollel and the bachrim is just that it's all one. and it's very unified and achdus, and everyone just accepts each other and gets along really well.
And there's nothing more satisfying to seeing our older Bachrim with our young Koilo arguing and learning, being malab in a svara, saying a chabura, creating a riska d'oraisa in the Bais Hamedresh. Yeshiva recently opened an alumni shir given by Rabbi Axenberg, which has become very popular, so popular that the Bachrim we have in Lakewood right now are asking for another one in Lakewood.
Come back to Yeshiva Sunday night to learn. It's a beautiful thing. Get back involved in the atmosphere of Yeshiva. The kesher that I had with Rabbi Brick has only grown the longer that I know him.
The Bachrim want to reconnect with Yeshiva, and Yeshiva wants to reconnect with them. Ever since we moved into our new home, the learning has been taken to a whole new level.
You could come and see firsthand how it changed the whole atmosphere of the yeshiva. Everything is taken more seriously, and the kultura in the Bais Hamedresh is on a much higher level, and there's more of a geschmack and there's more of a chiyas in the Bais Hamedresh.
Going to the brand new Bais Hamedresh, and it's beautiful. Shabbos is beautiful here. Brand new dining room.
To come to our building, our yeshiva, that we feel the chashivas of the yeshiva, such a beautiful building, it gives us a greater achrayas in our learning.
And in general, we believe that we'll be able to service the community that much more. The rabbonim of the community have been very warm to yeshiva. It's the greatest pleasure when people from the community walk in and they sit down, they take a sefer, and they join us to learn. Whether it's during Seder, Bein HaStarim, sometimes on Shabbos, Bais Hamedresh is open.
Each bacher really is pushed to grow in his own level and on his own pace.
It used to be I would sit down in front of the Gemara and I'll look at the whole page and I'll see just a page of something that I got to get over with, and I'm like, now I see it. I see a Rashi, I see a Tosfos, I look inside, I'm able to understand how it fits.
It's a real nachas to see how the Bachrim grow in learning, and how the more they orangutan in it, the more dedicated they are to it.